This was a very unique new moon. It was a blue moon, a blood moon because it looked red on the blue moon. And being a full moon, it has the full blessings of the spiritual rays of the great masters of the world. Now, I'm going to speak to you a little about Kal, which is time, and Mahankal, which is the great beyond time, which is Lord Shiva. And why Lord Shiva is beyond time? It is no doubt auspicious to meditate on the MahaShivratri day. All human beings have made a special time where the stars collect, the rays and aspects are favorable, and they have called it MahaShivratri. And so to meditate on that auspicious time where thousands of yogis and seers and sages meditate, a huge vibration of auspiciousness collects, and it is easier to sail forward into meditation and Samadhi at the time of MahaShivratri. However, the real meaning of MahaShivratri, I will tell you, this is the great night from which the day proceeds. And first there was the great MahaShivratri, the great deep, the great pralaya and the great darkness. And darkness spread its silence over the great deep. And there was nothing. And then in the ancient of days, there was a huge light sound explosion, which was called the Big Bang. And in that, before time, creation began to spin its way into the great deep and create a day. From the great cosmic night, the cosmic day arose. And this creation of the cosmic day from the night is the transition from MahaShivratri to the great creation. So MahaShivratri is the great night before the Big Bang and the white hole appeared to bring creation into being. So it's very vast and very cosmic. The whole concept is very cosmic. Now, as far as time is concerned, where you have to celebrate MahaShivratri, in actual fact, there is no time. Time has just been chopped up into the space-time continuum as the past, time that has gone by, the present time, which is here now, and the third aspect of time is the future time, which is to come. Now let me explain to you. Lord Shiva and the MahaShivratri is always in the now. There is no past, present and future. It is always present. I will explain to you. Now, if you look at three sections, we have a short vision. So we can, if we have three compartments and we put our face close to the compartment, we can only see the present. Okay? So if we see the present now, all things which are happening in the immediate present will be the now time. All things, if you go a little higher, you will see that there is a past time also, which has gone before us previously. And if you go higher, if you raise your consciousness, your short vision, you raise your conscious height, and you get a heightened awareness and go very high, these three blocks, these three compartments will all be visible to you at the same time, the past, the present and the future. So is the state of Shiva, the great beyond time. For him, there is no past, present and future. He can see the past, the present and the future blocks, all three at once. And therefore he is called the great beyond time, the great time, inconceivable, called Mahankal, the great beyond time. And therefore celebrating Mahankal is any time of the day, because he was never born and he can never die. He is unbounded, free and everlasting. And therefore you can celebrate him from moment to moment. Every moment is the now. If you raise your consciousness sufficiently, you will see all the events that took place before your birth, while you are being born, and your childhood. You will see all the presents with events which are with you now, and you will also see the events which are to come in the future, over which you have control. If you create a certain action, there's going to be a reaction, but you will have a control of what sort of an action you should create to get a favorable reaction in the future. And here's where meditation and good action comes in. Here's where the science of evolution of Kriya Yoga comes in. And by the practice of Kriya Yoga, as you refine your mind more and more, your mind is, however, subtle matter. It has the atomic level, the subatomic level, the level of astral atoms. And then this is called the purview and the state of the material mind, which is all experienced in Sabikalp Samadhi. And then you transit from the divine mind to the divine consciousness, which is no matter. Till the divine mind, the Samadhis in divine mind are all matter. When you transmit through the stargate of the third eye, you transit from the divine mind of matter to the divine consciousness of no matter, seedless, desireless mind. And then you are truly, truly free in that which is called the great beyond time. You have broken the light, time, and space barrier. The space-time continuum has broken down for you. So, dear souls, meditation for you is not a difficult thing. It is a trained force of your soul, which comes and by regular practice refines your mind by slow degrees till you can get out of the atomic and subatomic mind and go into pure consciousness, pure spirit. This is the great medal to be won. This is the great goal to be achieved, for which I give you all my blessings. And I take you into a state of no mind with a wave of my hand. Those who are sensitive and in tune with me will get the no mind, the thought-free state of profound awareness. Are you ready? Look at me, and I will take you to a thought-free state of profound bliss and awareness. Ready? Keep looking at me and be still. The silent witness in you is the divine.